New island has come to Hypixel Skyblock and this is freaking huge. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the new items that came out to Hypixel Skyblock and of course giving a tour of this new island. And this update is freaking huge. Also, this island did come with its own fairy souls and there's 5 of them all around, and we're going to be showing the location at the very end of the video. And yes, Mayor Dante is back, or sort of, because there is a memorial right here at the graveyard for the one and only Mayor Dante. And while we're already there, let's talk about a new drop, which is from the Revenant bosses. And well, as you guys can see, we now have Smite 7. And before we go to the new island, we do have a new enchantment book right here at Anita, which is Delicate 5. And pretty much this means that you are no longer going to be actually breaking stems when farming. Anyways, here we are at the new zone desert settlement. And as you guys can see, the desert is freaking massive and we still have a techno shop around. Anyways, the next spot we got here is the Oasis and this looks pretty nice. And with fishing, we did actually get a few new sea creatures such as Oasis Rabbit and Oasis Sheep. Anyways, the Oasis was right down there and well, if you go through the caves, you're actually gonna come across a new character right down here. And well, this is the hungry hiker who's asking for some food, and in this case right now he's asking for some grilled meat. Now the next person we have is right here, Jake, at the house on the very top of the hill. Oasis is down there. And well, as you guys can see from here, you can buy yourself a rabbit axe, which costs only 2,000 coins. And pretty much this means that killing rabbits increases its drops by 2. Anyways, for the next person we have is a shepherd. And well, as you guys can tell, there's a lot of people out here and they're all asking for something. And this guy is asking for us to actually shear these sheeps and we'll bring it back to him. And on a quick note, this does actually take a very long time to do. I mean, I have sheared a lot of sheep. As you guys can see, we have almost 3 stacks of white wool, but this is not enough. Anyways, after the sheeps, we have the next area, and as you guys can see, we have Hunter Ava here, which pretty much says that there is a trapper house. So let's go check it out, and it should be somewhere over here. And is this the house? It does look like it. And we have Tammy, Trevor the Trapper, and Terry's shop down here. And let's see what we can actually get from the Terry shop. And as you guys can see, there are now tier 12 minions available. Similar to how Dwarven Mines came out, we got mining minions to tier 12 as well. And well, as you guys can see, the Trevor the Trapper, well, it gives you a task to hunt for animals that drop pelts, and that they can be traded for more valuables, which is pretty sick. And then finally we have Tammy right over here, which I'm not sure what this means, but as you guys can see, we have trackable animals, untrackable animals, etc, etc. And they do have some special abilities, it looks like. Now this is not all, because we're gonna go back to Jake in a minute, because the coin shop actually gets a little bit better. And trust me guys, this is actually a pretty big update. There's a lot of things that you could be doing and a lot more NPCs to react with. But before we go to any other NPCs, there are even more things like under mining, for instance. As you guys can see, mining 12, we have a new reforge. Then under mining 24, we have lucky dice. And then we also have the golden ball reforge, which is pretty sick. And then also at the very bottom, you have the pet milestone for mining. And same goes for fishing. Anyways, now that we talked to Jake again, he's actually requesting for some animals, and whatever animals we're able to find around this island and bring them back up here, which is gonna be quite a challenge, because as you guys can see, there's no little bridge and somebody's right now doing it, so perfect timing. Anyways, once you do complete it, you're actually going to be getting new items to purchase. Anyways, next up we're at the treasure hunter, which we kind of ran past by because, well, the spawn point is right there, Oasis is down here. And well, with the treasure hunter, you can actually purchase a tip, and it's gonna be pretty cheap. It's about 1,000 coins, but as you guys can see, we need to dig for a new treasure, and I guess there's treasures all around this new island that you could be getting, and I wonder if like really good treasures are gonna cost quite a bit of coins. Anyways, for the next part, we're actually at the auction house because well, remember that one of the teases, which was the Krampus helmet, well, it's actually updated. As you guys can see, now it can be actually used as a minion upgrade to get red gifts, and well, these helmets are pretty right now. They're about 5.5 million coins each, and in the beginning of this update they were about 8 million coins. Anyways, moving on to the next items, and by the way guys, there's so many items, and there's gonna be a patch notes update tomorrow as well, which we're gonna be covering, so make sure you guys do subscribe with the notifications on for part 2. But let's move on. As you guys can see, if we go to the mining collection, we now have a magical lava bucket, and this pretty much works exactly the same as magical water bucket, which means that infinitive lava, here we are. Anyways, the next part is gonna actually take us to dungeons, and that's right, dungeons has also been updated. I mean, this update is actually pretty big, and as you guys can see, well, if we go to the master mode, we have floor 6 and floor 7, and also the catacombs requirements are pretty insane, level 34 and level 36, which means that I'm definitely gonna have to grind out a lot of dungeons. And while we're on the topic of dungeons, as you guys can see, you can now start this head right here, which you couldn't actually do before. Anyways, now we're back on the island, and well, as you guys can see, indeed there are fairy souls all around, and well, first one is right here, and as you guys can see, it is right below the teleportation. Moving on to the second fairy soul, from there we're gonna be back at the oasis, and as you guys can see, we have a little secret entrance, and right down here we have the second fairy soul. For fairy soul number 3, we're gonna be going from the oasis back into the cave from here. Anyways, you want to jump down to the bottom here and then go this way until you see this waterfall, which is the second waterfall from here. And well, as you guys can see, we have this spot right over here. Boom. Beautiful. For number 4, we want to go down from here and head over to this side, this brown area, and take the stairs. Go up from the stairs, and then we should be seeing a little entrance down over here, and voila, fairy soul number 4. For fairy soul number 5, we're back at the Jake house, which for reference, oasis is down there. I mean, it's not really hard to miss out on this house. And you want to actually go down here and back to the trapper's house because, well, as you guys can see, we have a fairy soul here as well, and boom, that's all 5 fairy souls. But anyways, as you guys saw, this update is freaking massive, and we're gonna be doing part 2 tomorrow, so watch out for that. But thank you so much for watching till the very end of the video. You guys are freaking amazing, and don't forget to drop a like as well if you enjoyed it. Anyways, see you in the next one. Peace.